rumors are that Lucas Paqueta is nearing a move to West Ham for around 40 million euros. And, this was something that I saw earlier today. You had mentioned in the chat, Charlie. And I did my classic, FB ref test. I go to there, see what the green bars say. If they're glowing green bars, and I'm angry. If they're red, I'm like, all right, we know we're fine. We can let him go. He's an option, Charlie. At that price point, ready to come into the side like that. For you, Charlie, where do you stand on the Paqueta rumors? You're muted, Charlie, by the way.
This is what a month out does for you. Not that I definitely didn't do it before. But, look, I'll be the first to say these rumours have been started by fans. Coming to Liverpool anyway, he looks set to join West Ham, which is baffling considering the fact that there's so many clubs that need a midfielder at the moment. Arsenal, not a clue why Arsenal haven't put their hat in for him. He starts for Arsenal. Look, he's predominantly a bit more of an attacking midfielder, which maybe is the reason why we haven't gone for him. But what have Liverpool fans been crying out for since Felipe Coutinho left Liverpool? An attacking midfielder who can, he can also play in the 8, so that's not really an issue. Not sure if he can play in the 6. I assume not. But Helios mentioned there, Joyce has said this recently. I think it must have happened when we were live. He said Klopp wants a number 8 who can play as a number 6. Tchouaméni. He's describing Tchouaméni there. So, look, there's not many players at the moment who fit that bill, which is unfortunate. Still not sure why we didn't go after Onana, who Everton ended up getting. I think he would have been perfect. But Lucas Paqueta, 24 years old. We have a lot of South American speaking people in the squad. I don't know, it's a bit of a cliche, but look, all the Brazilians know each other in football. They're all very close, especially the ones who are part of the national team. So look, he comes straight in and he comes in as someone who knows a lot of people. So it is baffling that we aren't in the mix for him at the minimum. 40 million euros for 34 million pound. He comes in, he massively improves the squad. He probably straight away starts for us currently. So it's crazy. I don't know how you feel about it, Jack, but someone with that much talent, the age, he's in that age bracket that FSG and Klopp like to sign. He's not the finished article. So to me, it's crazy that we're not in from at least.
Yeah, he's played a very interesting position for this Lyon side. He's not a natural just 8. He's a bit of a 10. He'd be a different option. He would cause us to play a little bit differently. And it really is just the case of it kind of makes a decent bit of financial sense. I mean, 33 million pounds was the fee tossed around by Goal in a tweet I saw to West Ham. So we can offer Champions League football, play at Liverpool, and a great chance to get into the 11. So, Dan, I'll toss it to you. Paqueta, on that end for you, where do you stand on his potential side?
So, Lucas Paqueta has been a player that I've been raving about for so many years. Since he made his move to before Lyon, where was he? I believe he was. He was in a Brazilian side, because I remember I did like a thread on the player because he was amazing and whatnot. So
he was at AC Milan. He struggled at AC Milan.
Yeah, he did bad at AC Milan, and then he moved to Lyon. Was it right? So I remember I did a thread on him, and everybody was like, "No, if he's not making it in Italy, what makes you think that he's going to be doing good in the Premier League and whatnot?" And my case to defend him was always that he needs the right system and the right coach to just take him to the next level, and that's what he did at Lyon. He went to a side that is known for having youngsters that become solid players and that are well adjusted in the league, and now obviously he's ready to make the move to the Premier League. But I need to agree with something that Charlie said, and is that he is more of an attacking profile, but I do not think that this is the right time for us to buy him. I think we need someone that is more of a solid number 8. Dare I say it, a Wijnaldum type of player at the moment that is not Wijnaldum, but just someone that that can offer you a little bit more of solidity in midfield. Okay, maybe can add you a little bit more of a attacking threat, but at the same time, someone that could be strong enough to defend, is strong enough to maintain a stable line. So we need an upgrade from Henderson and Milner. That's what we need. We need a player that can do both things that they do, while at the same time offer a little bit more upfront. Which, by the way, I happen to be right now in the country of one of the players that we're linked to that I think that we should actually sign, which is in Ecuador. But we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, I don't think it's the right time to get Lucas Paqueta. I think we need a different type of player at the moment.
We'll do a rapid fire with some names. I think the men you're insinuating, Dan, will be one of them. And actually going back to Halor's point, where did the Joyce thing come from? I went to his Twitter profile. There's not been a tweet because I saw it earlier today.
He doesn't always tweet. Sometimes it just goes on the times.
Okay.
I haven't saw that personally. I don't know if that's like brand new as well. But look, I trust Helio. He doesn't say stuff just to say stuff.
I've seen that exact thing earlier today, but it was like 2 hours ago. So it wasn't like it was just something that just broke now. So if you have any way to push me in that direction, Halor, let me know. Paqueta, for me, I kind of round out the discussion. I think he'd be a very interesting option. But right now, our midfield, it got ran over by United, and it didn't have much attacking spark. So if we brought in Paqueta, our midfield would get run over, but it would have some attacking spark. I mean, granted, it's not a perfect solution, but I think he would be a nice right-sided 8 where he's allowed a bit more attacking license, but he's not going to abandon the defensive duties that he needs. Dan, did you want to hit anything else on Paqueta?
Yeah, I don't want to compare these two players, but I'm just going to say it just for the sake of it. But if you bring in Lucas Paqueta to the team, you're basically adding Harvey Elliott with a little bit more dribbling ability and maybe more vision. So, I mean, or maybe a Fabio Carvalho. He's a similar type of profile. Obviously, Lucas Paqueta is more maybe nice to the eye to see. But, I mean, you're not adding nothing different to the team at the moment. We need something else. We need size. We need someone strong. We need someone, and dare I say it, we need some leadership in the team, man. Because what happens when you bench Jordan Henderson? I never seen Fabinho lead the line. I never seen Harvey Elliott, the young Fabio Carvalho. We need more leaders, man. James Milner, he does incredibly well, but obviously he's not offering anything else to the team other than his leadership and maybe solidity in the defensive line. So we need to bring someone that is willing to scream at the players. We need to bring someone that is also willing to prove to the team that he needs to be in the starting lineup. So to be honest, I don't think Lucas Paqueta at the moment is the right profile. I would love to have him, but if we at least take care of other options at the moment that we need.